Hi, it's Tara. I'm coming back with my conclusion on the Ingenious ginger that I kind of left off on my first impressions video last time. And I've sprayed it again. This time, the second time that I sprayed it like up to 10 sprays, all up and down the top of my arm and this in the crook of my arm, on my décolletage, on my other arm. And my conclusion is this. I really liked the the mix of mandarin and ginger and white florals and amber is really good. So the mandarin is a very unique mandarin and ginger, I think, is a very unique and smelled really good and fresh and zingy and just delightful. But the problem is then they go too far. I'm okay with the amber, but then they also have like vanilla. So the vanilla is where they went wrong. And then after that, they even um, compounded it with cashmere. So what happens is if you put vanilla in this type of perfume and cashmere, so cashmere is kind of like a cashmere, kind of like really airy, light note. It kind of deadens the vanilla, and the cashmere really deadens the impact of the ginger and the mandarin and all these really cool notes. I mean, first of all, you already have sandalwood, okay? So sandalwood kind of like evens it out already. So I would have stopped at the sandalwood. I would not have gone with vanilla. The vanilla, it doesn't need to be sweetened, you know what I mean? I feel like this brand kind of went wrong in that they kind of threw everything that they have. It's like, oh, we have everything in our arsenal, let's put some vanilla, let's put some cashmere. No, you already have sandalwood. Sandalwood is kind of like a creamy, soft wood already. It's slightly powdery, slightly sweet wood. You don't really need to add vanilla to it. So when they add all this airy notes, like they also have musk, okay, if you want to air it out, musk is okay already. You don't have to add then cashmere. So they over sweetened it with the vanilla, and then they also over aired it out, aerated it with the cashmere. So basically, it kind of deadened the impact and like muffled the impact of the ginger. And I was really, it's a still good, but I was so frustrated wearing this, you know what I mean? I really liked the everything else except for those other notes. I mean, those other notes really they just frittered away the good composition from the beginning. It could have been really zingy and it could have been really impactful. But because that was so airy and so over sweetened, like you have to keep going like this to smell the layers. That's why last time I didn't want to give on my first impression video, I didn't want to say anything bad because I was impressed by, the compositions. But after that, after I sprayed like 10 sprays and I can barely get the impact unless I was like this, you know, even like this, I could barely, smell the lingeringness. It doesn't linger. It has like a sort of a deadened appeal. You know what I mean? They canceled it out towards the end. So I'm hoping that they can reformulate this because I'm really liking like 85%, 95% of it. If they cannot do the cashmere, which is totally unnecessary, if they cannot do the vanilla, which is totally unnecessary, I bet this would be like a thousand times better because they have everything that is successful except for that. I mean, this is like one of these houses where I think they try to give you, they're kind of earnest, but I don't think that they're like masterful at blending. See, that's the problem, is that they're very earnest. They want to give you more, but sometimes more is less. You know what I mean? And this is where they just went overboard with all the notes and stuff like that. And I can tell that, they're trying to do their best, you know what I mean? But I think that there are other perfumes. I've smelled Sunset Hour. I've also smelled like the Desert Rosewood. Also kind of has this sandalwood. I think sandalwood is like uh, something that they offer in Australia. It's like the native things, and they're very proud of their sandalwood industry. That's their addition to the perfumery. But I feel like they just go overboard, and they're adding all the sandalwood to everything to make it uniquely Australian, I guess. But the way they did it was kind of overhand, like it was like heavy-handed, and it kind of uh dulled down the Sunset Hour, it dulled down, like, the Desert Rosewood, so it's like it's promising, but then it dulls down so bad that, you can't really recommend it, you know what I mean? So, if they can thin down the heavy sandalwood on everything, then they can let the top notes be more sparkling. That's the thing, is it's missing a spark. And these are very sparkly notes that they use, so I felt like they kinda wasted the momentum, you know what I mean? Like, Sunset Hour could have been really good, and I know a lot of people like it. So this is the thing, on Fragrantica, I was reading, like, the, reviews of this, and it was, like, split almost 50-50. Half the people absolutely cannot smell anything. They said it was really dull, and you know what I mean? And the other half thought it was, like, really zesty and wonderful and stuff like that. So I don't know. Maybe it doesn't do well in a dry climate, because right now it's, like, kinda dry, and, maybe it needs, like, rainy season or something like that. I have some perfumes that do have that, so I'll try it again, but this is my kind of, like, second impression, and my impression about the 3 perfumes that I tried in this house, and the tendencies that they have. I'm noticing, like, a pattern. So I don't know. I will definitely retry it. Luckily, I did not buy this for full retail price. I bought this for $88 or $80 on Fragrance Net. So this was actually kind of like a bargain, but it's just very frustrating. I mean, by no means is it a terrible fragrance, but when you have so much promise and you're holding out the promise and then it disappoints, then it's like kind of even it kind of, like, hits you even worse than, like, a terrible fragrance. I don't know. That's just my impression. Anyways, this is probably not the last time I'll do something on this perfume, because it's kinda, like, frustrating and puzzling to me. So, anyways, hope you like this review, and please check it out yourself. Don't take my word for it. Let me know if you have the same impression of this brand, or this particular perfume. I'm trying to find, um a ginger perfume that is similar to the Origins ginger bar soap. Basically, that soap was one of my favorite soaps ever, and it had the perfect blend of zesty ginger and I think like lemon or something, and some other notes that I don't know what it is. Origins actually had a ginger essence cologne or perfume, but unfortunately, the cologne or perfume was actually not as good as the soap scent, so, I don't know how that happened. But anyways, have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.